As you are no doubt aware, Mark Carney's Liberals have secured a majority government through backroom deals and by-election wins. Elected with a minority government a year ago with 169 seats, they now have 174 and a clear two-seat majority. Anything they want to do, they can now just do it. You have to ask yourself, are we still living in a democracy when seemingly our vote does not matter? Despite the fact that floor crossing is legal in this country and follows an acceptable parliamentary process, an unprecedented 4 Conservatives and 1 NDP have crossed the floor since December of 2025 and have handed the Liberal Party an ample majority to move forward with their plans. But what are their plans exactly? Just in case anyone's keeping score, they ran on an election promise to balance the budget, but the budget has ballooned by an additional $29 billion. They promised electoral reform, but then abandoned it altogether. As far as I can tell, isn't floor crossing an absolute slap in the face for electoral reform? They promised affordability, low-cost housing, and childcare programs. But we see record house prices, rampant inflation, and carbon tax impacts. Then, of course, there was the big promise to deal with Donald Trump. And we all know how that one turned out. What they have actually done is pass bills, C11, C18, and C63, all censorship bills to keep us quiet and prevent us from forming any opinions of our own. Yet, despite complete lack of producing anything and living up to their campaign promises, they still managed to win 3 by-elections because somehow Canadians think he's doing a good job. But in my humble opinion, it's the CBC and other networks that are telling Canadians he's doing a good job. It's not that he's actually doing a good job. In fact, not only have they not produced anything of value over the last 10 years, we've gone from being one of the richest and most productive countries in the world per capita, and now we're lagging behind Arkansas. In fact, our GDP is the worst amongst developed nations in the entire world, dead last. This is what 11 years of Liberal rule has created. And yet most people still seem absolutely convinced that Mark Carney is the answer. I just don't get it. Well, there's nothing that we can do about it now. They have the majority and they will do what they want to do. Just remember, if you voted for them, you should expect at least some improvement in your quality of life and in the lives of your kids. I haven't seen any evidence of that. But maybe you know something I don't. I'm Glenn Zacher, and it's your money.